Jewelry Exchange. 1 carat certified lab diamonds, $4.99, or natural GIA for $15.90. 14K mounts are $4.99. Thousands of choices, always the best deal. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
I'm Young Kim. I approve this message.
Ken Calvert, named among Congress's most corrupt. But he's not just swampy, he's sleazy. Calvert got busted with a prostitute, pants down in his car, tried to flee, then lied to police. No wonder President Trump can't trust Calvert. He betrayed MAGA, too. Spent our money on sex changes for kids. Got sex for himself while fleecing taxpayers. Screwing us, servicing himself. Sabotaging Trump. Ken Calvert. What a sleazebag.
Now at 5 a.m., from a luxury cruise to a high-stakes quarantine, new video captures the desperate evacuation from a virus-stricken cruise ship.
A neighborhood shaken and a life lost. Exclusive video captures the moment a massive fireworks stash turns a home into a fireball.
Flowers, music, and mariachis, from last-minute bouquets to cultural celebrations, we're showing you the best ways to spoil Mom this Mother's Day.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good Sunday morning, everyone, and happy Mother's Day. I'm Tim Caputo.
And I'm Irene Cruz. It's going to be a beautiful day out there, going to be a hot one. Yeah. So if you're going to be spoiling Mom, you know, maybe the AC is a good idea for today, Carly.
That is a good one. Maybe some movies, an indoor activity. It is going to be so hot out there. Mom's definitely going to want to cool down today. Maybe an extra drink with some water. All right, we are looking at some morning fog right now, and it is a little more dense than yesterday morning. Take a look over Burbank right now. We are seeing some of that fog in the air. Also looking at low-lying clouds. Burbank at 58 degrees, a light wind. We will expect to see some of that fog burning off later on, but just take a look. You're seeing about 2 miles in visibility for Camarillo, and already in Point Mugu, you're looking at 1.7 miles. A little further into Burbank, 3 miles, 6 in downtown LA, 10 miles of visibility there in Fullerton. Some spotty areas of fog still as we make our way toward Long Beach. Looking pretty decent for most areas, but Chino about 3 miles as well. So we'll see most of this continue to burn off today. Just take a look as we get to about 9 a.m. Most valley spots start to see more of that sunshine. Areas around Orange County and toward the coastline, we'll still see just a little bit of low-lying clouds just until we get to right around 11 a.m. or so. And then most of that should begin clearing out with some sunshine. All right, let's plan your Mother's Day for you as we are going to look at temperatures today right around 10 a.m. about 70 degrees, 2 o'clock about 82. And then by 6 p.m., 74 degrees. Still another hot day ahead. We'll talk all about it and the heat risks involved coming up. Irene.
Okay, we'll check back in a bit, Carly. Thank you. Well, breaking news in downtown LA. Firefighters are battling a commercial fire on Hope Street. This is a live look at the scene. You can see a lot of smoke billowing up there, and it still looks like a very active fire. It's a 2-story building surrounded by high rises, but none of those are on fire. 3 people were treated at the scene and then taken to the hospital. So far, there's no word on what started this fire, and we'll bring you new information as soon as it comes into the newsroom.
Also happening right now, there is new video of cruise ship passengers connected to a deadly hantavirus outbreak being escorted off that ship. Spanish nationals were taken off first and are already being bused to airports there. The Americans on board will likely be last off the ship and be flown to a federal monitoring facility in Nebraska sometime later today.
The Hondius docked in the Canary Islands overnight, triggering the fast-moving and high-stakes evacuation for those travelers. ABC's Allison Cossack has more.
The cruise ship at the center of the hantavirus outbreak is now positioned off the coast of Tenerife as authorities in Spain launch a carefully coordinated response. WHO Acting Director of the Department of Epidemic and Pandemic Threat Management, Dr. Maria Van Kerkhove, saying
the plan will be that the ship will anchor and that there will be small boats that will take some of the passengers, and it will be done in a very choreographed, coordinated way, in a very protected way. Bring those passengers to shore.
Officials say anyone showing signs of illness will be immediately taken for treatment, while others will continue on flights back to their home countries.
Right now, there's nobody on board that has any symptoms, including passengers and crew. That's great news.
The outbreak has been linked to 3 deaths, and investigators are looking into several other possible cases connected to the ship. While some residents have raised concerns about the ship's arrival, Health experts say the virus does not spread easily between people, and the overall risk to the public remains low. In the U.S., health officials are tracking 9 people in 6 states who may have been exposed, though no symptoms have been reported. The 17 Americans on board will be escorted by CDC teams back to the United States, where they'll be evaluated in Nebraska before continuing isolation at home. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
A second hiker in as many weeks has died following a medical emergency on a trail to Mount Wilson. Despite CPR efforts from friends and Sierra Madre rescuers, the 53-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene yesterday morning. Police did close that 6-mile trail between Sierra Madre and Mountains Peak, but it reopened about 4 hours later. Last Saturday, you may recall, the trail was also closed after a hiker fell down a fixed rope section and died from cardiac arrest.
We have new details overnight on a deadly shooting at a popular Wilmington pizza parlor. The violence broke out yesterday during the dinner rush at Red West Pizza on PCH. Investigators now say a 26-year-old man was killed while trying to break up a fight between 2 women. A second man was also shot, but is expected to be okay, while one person was detained for questioning and then arrested. Detectives are still working to determine a motive.
One person is dead and another is injured following a devastating house fire in Jefferson Park.
Eyewitness News reporter Elena Gomez shares exclusive video from neighbors who witnessed that home go up in flames.
Video from the Citizens app shows multiple fireworks going off as a large fire takes over a home in this Jefferson Park neighborhood. This exclusive video from a neighbor also captures the loud explosions echoing throughout the neighborhood.
And then all of a sudden, boom, the whole place shook like an earthquake. And once it shook, I definitely jumped up, ran from the bedroom, ran to this door here, and this is my front door there, 25 steps. I opened it up, and that's when I just saw fireworks everywhere and flames.
Marion lives just steps away from the home that went up in flames in the 2400 block of South 9th Avenue. She says she opened her neighbor's door and called the tenant's name but got no response. That tenant did die in the fire. She described him as a man in his mid-20s and very respectful to her.
Very kind, very mannerable and stuff like that. Never gave us a problem or issue or anything like that.
It was just explosions. It shook our house, it shook the neighbors behind.
This exclusive video Monica gave us shows us the fireworks going off and the loud explosions that startled her family.
I saw the fireworks and then I got my children out of the home, and unfortunately my dog ran out, so we lost the dog, but I had some damage to my home.
Remnants of firework packaging now litter the backyard near the home. Marion says she had no idea her neighbor was storing so many fireworks.
It would have been different if it was just like one box or one case. These were cases, and he must have had them full in his apartment, and then he stored the others in the garage.
Elena Gomez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
A wild encounter in Santa Paula after a couple woke up to a mountain lion in their backyard. Joey Herrera and his fiancée heard a loud bang outside their home on Friday night. Check out this video. They checked their security cameras. You kind of see it in the bottom left corner of that screen. They saw that big cat stalking outside. They called 911. He says it is unusual to see a mountain lion in that residential neighborhood.
It was a cool thing to experience, but to resolve it, we just dialed 911. I just told them that this is a complex and some people stay out real late here, or some people throw trash at this